question is, you've been hearing about this law of attraction stuff, you've been setting out your intentions, your desires, what it is that you want for your life, and yet you haven't seen it manifest in the physical reality for yourself to experience and enjoy the way you may have thought it will. Now, there's a couple points with regards to that. One is, are you putting a time limit on when you feel this thing should be manifested? Do you say, I want to create this by the end of the month? And you have as soon as you put this time thing on, there's this pressure, there's this scarcity that says, okay, now it has to be done this way. And when you box yourself in that way, you limit the infinite potential, the infinite opportunities outside of your radar, outside of your comfort zone, where you have no idea how it's going to happen. And so get outside of the how and get outside of the time. Don't put a time on it, just get in alignment with it, and if it's meant to be, it will be. Which leads me to the second point, where if it hasn't become manifest, perhaps there's something better, more fulfilling, waiting to become part of your life experience. And so it's not necessarily about a car or a house or a thing or a person specifically. It's about the feeling. And you don't necessarily, like Kevin Trudeau says, you're not that smart to know exactly, specifically what's going to make you feel the best, give you the best experience. And so it's really about feeling the vibration, the feeling of what it is that you truly want, and taking the specifics out of it and just feeling how it is that you want to feel and vibrate that frequency, and just be open to whatever it is, wherever you feel guided to go, and just release any parameters regards things, times, etc., and just feel good, because then it doesn't matter what comes to you, because as long as you feel good, you're happy. And that's what we truly want, in my opinion.
The thing I love about what he just said is you really have to release all attachment. That is a big key to manifesting. So the thing is, you want to get really clear about the what, visualizing, knowing exactly what you want to create. And at the same time, you must release how it's going to show up and when. Now, some people think that's totally crazy, but that's how it works. When you set your intent and you put the vibration out into the universe, it's going to show up in many different ways. So when you are ready for it, you'll see it. So the other thing is, are you ready for that to show up in your vibration? Now, a lot of people say, yeah, of course I'm ready. But in reality, I want you to visualize, what if someone walked down the street and gave you $1 million check? Vibrationally, not just with your words, but in your heart, in your gut, in your mind, in your body, in every aspect of you, could you accept that and feel amazing? And what I mean by that is that some people accept it, then they automatically have this response of, well, what do they want? Or what do I need to give? No, I'm talking about knowing that you can receive $1 million check out of the blue for not doing anything except for being you. And when you can get at that level of worth, then anything is possible. And I mean anything. So remember, you have to first know that you are worth all of this that you are truly desiring. Second, you must release attachment. Let it go and let it flow. And third, know that there is something way more powerful than you in terms of bringing it towards you. So if something's not showing up, it's because there's something even better coming your way. And sometimes that means releasing things that are in the way for that to come in. So for example, some people have to lose their house in order to get a bigger house. We don't want you to do that, but at the same time, it's like getting out of one relationship so you can engage in the ideal relationship. But you have to first be in a relationship to yourself, to your higher guidance, and trusting that you too matter.
We are very open to hearing your response. How does this resonate with you? What's going on inside you as you're hearing this message? How does this relate to how you've learned about law of attraction, manifesting, and how to really create consciously in your life? Is this something that aligns with something that you've been working with? Do you agree with this? Do you disagree with this? We would love to hear your feedback and your response to this. So post a comment, post a video response, whatever you feel called to do to participate in co-creation with us. We would love to hear from you and see how we can take this and allow it to unfold to even the next level.
If this inspired you, if there was information here that truly impacted your life, we're asking you to also share this with others. Because what we know is the more people who have this knowledge, the bigger shift that we can make on this planet. So I encourage you to share this now. Right there, the share button. Simply share it with every single person that you believe would want to share back with us, because we want to learn from you, like Jared just said. And at the same time, we also want to make sure that everyone has access to this knowledge and to this wisdom. So God bless. Thank you so much for everything. And trust yourself. Know that you matter. Mahalo.